My name is Ebenezer Oguntade. I'm currently a student of Holland College. I'm doing project management. I'm from Nigeria, and the program is actually just 1 year course. I arrived PI September 17, 2023. It wasn't an easy. When I came in looking for a job, I submitted my CV different places, both online and offline. Sometimes you go to some places. In fact, there was a place I saw that they needed help, and I went there with my CV. I submitted. After 4 days, I went back, and they told me that if they don't need anybody again. I was like, but it is written quite in the front that they need help. He said, yes, but we don't need. To me, I was like, okay, no problem. But I just sensed that there is, maybe because the way they look at me, I don't know. I just know that for you, because I believe that for you to say you need help and see somebody who is ready to work, I think at least you should have given me an audience. But they didn't say anything. Then the way I work currently, anyway, it was miraculous because when I got there, I just walk in, no CV, nothing. I just asked them that I need the work, and they're like, how do I know that they need job? They are looking for someone. I was like, something told me that I should come in and walk in. The man asked, okay, I should hold on that. Can I wait for 5 minutes? I said, no problem. After 5 minutes, he came to meet me and said that the person in charge of the job is not available, that is busy by, can I wait for an extra 25 minutes? I said, no problem, I can wait. Then after around 20 minutes, the person came in and he asked me how are you and everything, and we talk. And after that, it was like 2 weeks ago, he spoke with the executive director that they needed someone to join their team. And the person agreed with him that they should try and see how to look for someone. But they have not make it public. They have not put it aside or anything. But how I got to know and everything, I was like, look, something just tell me to call me and make inquiry about this. He was like, okay, no problem. He requested for my email. I gave him my email. After that, he sent me some of the company activities, which I went through it. After that, I was invited for interview, and I got the job. I felt bad because at that point, I seriously needed a job. And seeing the fact that it was clearly written there that they needed help, I was like, this would be a good opportunity for me to get a job since they actually need someone to join their team. I submitted my CV, but when I went back for follow-up, the way the person reacted, even the facial expression shows that she's not going to take me. She's not interested in me, and I felt bad about it. I really felt bad. Yeah. Not really. Though there was a time somebody wanted to probably abuse me, but I was thinking maybe because of my race, but somebody stood up again and said no. That this guy, this is who he is, this is who he is, and that's how the matter went off. I did not even say anything. I didn't say anything. One was against me, one was supporting me, and the manager just said, okay, no issue. It's okay with it, and we just close the chapter and move on. I think many people may have wrong perception concerning international students. But I believe once you're able to enter the system and prove yourself that you can do it, it should also give the opportunity to give other international students a try. But the problem is that the first entrance to just get access might be a little bit difficult. And I think people should start seeing everybody equal. It's always good to give people opportunity to prove themselves, who they are, what they have to offer, and not to judge a book by its cover. I think the best way to give people equal opportunity, regardless the color, the gender, where it's coming from. Once the person is qualified for the job, give him the opportunity to prove himself for the job. Not really. For example, I've been in PI Dev, and that place, once you enter, we treat everybody equal. It doesn't matter your race, where you're coming from, everybody were treated equal. I don't know whether maybe because that place is a tech environment. I can't see other in other industry. But as far as that tech environment is concerned, once you know what they are doing and you are a tech, you are free to you are good to go with them. Now, in other places, I don't know, though some of my colleagues in school narrated some ugly experience they had in place of work, which me, I cannot really say much because I'm not in the right position to do that. In fact, anytime I'm in a place where I have a voice, I'm always happy. It's motivating, it's encouraging, it makes me feel in fact, I always want to be in that kind of environment. For example, in that PI Dev, I'm always eager to be there. I'm always eager to go there, to learn, to be among the people, because there is no discrimination, there is nothing. They give everybody equal voice. In fact, my plan, if it works out very well, is to look for a tech company in PI that will be able to absorb me, and I'm ready to stay here in PI if I can get one. No, no, there's nothing like that because we don't discuss anything racism. Just come, do your job, and leave. I think this word inclusive should be more practical than theory. You see in many training, many organizations say they are inclusive, but this is more theory than practical. I think it's the right time to start making it practical, making it real, than just writing it in paper or putting it somewhere, but rather making it real when they have opportunity to come in contact with people. Make this inclusive real. This will encourage international students and even motivate them to feel like staying back after their study in PI. That if you need anybody to join your team, regardless of who is coming to apply, in as that the person is qualified, regardless of his gender, his age, his country, his physical outlook, in as that the person has what it takes to do the job, you give him. That's what I'm expecting. In fact, for anybody to get job, I believe in skill. Even if you have a skill while you are in your country and you are here, your skill might not meet the standard we have here. There is always a need for everyone to upskill, unlearn, relearn, and update yourself. When you update yourself, I believe in one thing, that if you are skillful and you are good at your skill, even if some people reject you, a time is coming whereby people cannot afford to reject you. People cannot afford to lose you because of what you have to offer. It's only when you are not competent or you don't have something to offer that you can be afraid or scared or think somebody can just push you anyhow. But if you know what you are doing, for example, I've worked in a place whereby I met strange people. But because of what I want to do for them, they cannot reject me. Of course, based on certain things, they might look at me that what am I doing in the organization, but because of what I have to offer, whether they like it or not, that because of that skill they have to offer, they have no choice than to accept me to their system. I will advise international students to go for more skill, relearn and learn new skill, and those who have skill before, update their skill to meet the standard that we have here. Actually, even before now, I've noticed a wide gap in skill in what the employers are looking for and what the people around have to offer. Because nobody will employ you if you don't have what it takes for you to work for him. Yeah, the skill gap is a bit wide, and I think it's high time international students, even before coming to this place, to look for what can I do to offer people in this place. What are the things lacking in this place? I had an encounter with one of my lecturers, and he was like, in the next 4, 5, 6 years, you may walk into a mechanic workshop and see him there. I was like, what happened? I was like, yes, because you can imagine he having an issue with his car. He has to wait for a month before his car is being fixed. Why? Because of the number of people that are on queue. So it means there are a lot of people who are actually, if someone is skillful in that aspect, you can easily come to this place, make money very easily. All you just need is just to get certification of PEI and work. I think it's best thing that people should have skill. If you have a good skill, it's not necessarily a tech skill. For example, I belong to an association. I will see people posting that they need somebody who can help them in doing this. They'll be asking for who can, even just to barb their hair, even just to sew their clothes. And if you are here, you are looking for a job, you don't have a job, you don't have a skill, it will be a big problem. But if you don't have a formal job or you have a skill, for example, if you have a skill, you can barb hair. You can easily walk to a barbering shop and tell them, no, this is who I am, this is what I can do. They can give you opportunity. For example, you don't have a job, but you can actually sew. If you can sew, you can go ahead and get a sewing machine and start working. For example, if you don't have a job and you have a tech skill, you're a programmer, you are good at it. For example, if you go to the PI dev I talk about, if you tell them, okay, this is what I have, and I have time to work as part-time, I'm 100% sure that the person will get the job. I'm 100% sure. Though the job may not be to your satisfaction, but at least you get something doing. Because there are a lot of people there who are actually looking for those who have the skill. But if you don't have the skill, there is nothing anybody can do. I think apart from just coming here to study officially, it's also a good thing for international students to know that they need to have something to offer as a skill alongside with their formal education system. Looking at PI or Canada in general, looking at PI, in PI, we have those like 3 post-secondary school, Holland College, UPA, and College that French. Those are the 2. I think Holland College is trying to bring in more programs. If you follow them, they're trying to bring in more skillful programs. Just that most of these programs are tailored toward Canadians. International students will not have opportunity to participate in this program. In fact, there is this program that when I saw it, I was so happy. But when I saw the requirement, I was like, I can't bother. In fact, if not the requirement, after my program in Holland College, I will have put in for that program. But because of the requirement that you have to be a Canadian, then that one actually stopped me. I think that kind of program that Holland College is doing, it will be more efficient in PI if they can look at how to streamline the requirements so that it can give other people opportunity to be part of it. Those programs are wonderful programs that are actually needed in PI. But the limitation, for international students, the limitation is too much. If the program requirement can be a little bit streamlined, can give access to international students, 1, it will create more jobs. 2, it will make job available, make people to qualify for the available job. And by doing that, it will make international students, even after their study, to want to stay in PI. Because after your study, if you can get a good job, of course you have to stay here. One of the things that will make people to always say they want to leave PI is that after the study, if you don't have a job, you have to leave. But if people can get the skill and the job is available, then PI will retain people. My thought on this is to restructure. is for the system to be restructured such that it will give opportunity for international students to be able to exploit the system. Exploit the system is one, opportunity to learn, and opportunity to also able to apply the skill they have learned in PAI. If they can restructure the system for that, it will be good. It actually makes me feel bad in such that there are opportunities for people to work. The work is there, and there are opportunities for people to learn the skill to work, but there are barriers. I wish the barrier can be broken. I wish the barrier is not there. This will make me happier, because people can come, even if you come here and you don't have much skill. But once you are here, you have opportunity to learn a skill and use that skill in the same place. In fact, one of my expectations in PI is that PI should give opportunity for people to learn skill, and not just learn the skill and run away. Also give the opportunity to learn the skill and use the skill right in PI. If there can be a structure like that, in fact, there will be rapid development in land. For those who are still searching for a job or want to change their job, I believe in one thing. Be focused on what you are here for. It doesn't matter how people treat you. In as much as you want to work, it doesn't matter the person that treats you. I believe sometimes, even if you have been treated in the way you don't like by one person, everybody will not treat you that way. Just keep pushing, keep trying. I've met a lot of people that are not from my country. They are from Canadian, and some of them are very, very nice in terms of information, in terms of even based on this what I'm currently doing, because I'm into something, and I'm trying to network with people, meet people. I've met a lot of people that are Canadian and they are nice, though some of them can be a bit harsh. But what I think is the most important is that when you have something of quality to offer, people will definitely want to listen to you. I want to say that it's not always easy to get a job here. I'll be frank. I have friends that are still looking for a job till now. And not that the job is not there. I will not say the job is not there. I will not say the job is there as well. But I think employers should give people opportunity to prove themselves. Whether you know the person, you don't know the person, know that it's a say that in this island, it's like be refer. Somebody must refer you, somebody must. I don't think that is actually an ideal mindset. You should have a mindset of, if anybody is coming, is available, and is good for the job, even if we don't know where it's coming from, I thought that the person can actually deliver what you need, we should give him a chance.